Welcome back. The widow of the late beloved actor, Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman, is opening up about her unimaginable loss.
Yes, Simone Ledward Boseman sitting down with Whoopi Goldberg, co-host of The View, for this first exclusive interview about processing her grief and preserving her late husband's legacy.
I met this person who is this wonderful man, and he then ended up being a global superstar.
Yeah.
And really, after Black Panther came out, it did kind of happen overnight.
Black Panther would forever change Chadwick Boseman's life. It catapulted him to a different stratosphere of fame. The film earned more than $1 billion worldwide, with Chadwick becoming the first black superhero in the Marvel universe.
We knew that we had something special that we wanted to give the world, that we could be full human beings in the roles that we were playing.
But in 2020, after a hard-fought and private 4-year battle with colon cancer, the 43-year-old actor passed away. Now, the news both shocked and devastated fans around the world. And it devastated his family, including the love of his life, his widow, Simone Boseman.
I can't believe that I was so lucky. I can't believe that I got to love this person. And I also got them to love me too.
Simone, you're with me every day. I have to acknowledge you right now. Love you.
It has been the most challenging 2 years I've ever had in my life.
When you decided not to share what was happening, were you scared somebody was going to dig and find out that he was much iller than people thought?
It was COVID, when things were really starting to spiral. And that meant that everybody was in their house. And there was no pressure for anybody to go outside. It seemed like, is this a crazy coincidence that we get to actually be inside? We get to be here with family, with, together. And everybody in the world is also experiencing this togetherness in the midst of this awful, scary, unpredictable time. We kept that circle real. Our circle was basically a dot.
That support was a needed crutch. It would be Simone who would accept the Golden Globe on her late husband's behalf for his role in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
I ain't like you, color. I got talent. Oh, me and this horn, we's tight.
He would say something beautiful, something inspiring, something that would amplify that little voice inside of all of us that tells you you can, that tells you to keep going, that calls you back to what you are meant to be doing at this moment in history.
Some days I'm doing worse than I'm really willing to acknowledge, and other days I'm doing better than I feel comfortable admitting.
Right.
You know, the grief really, it moves in.
Howard University was his beloved alma mater, where they recently reestablished their College of Fine Arts program, naming it in his honor.
So we have a scholarship now at Howard, and we have 4 scholars. One of them graduated this past year and, was very proud to be the first graduating Boseman scholar of the first graduating class of the Chadwick Boseman College of Fine Arts.
One of the scholars is junior acting major Sean Smith.
Chadwick Boseman's legacy has paved the way for me. He showed that you weren't just limited to these basic roles. You could do whatever you want.
And education was a huge, important part of Chadwick's legacy.
Taking this mantle, and we are carrying it to as many voices as we can.